Hey guys, it's Marissa at Kitchen Table Stamper. We're walking through card number 2 of the 3 in the November Stamp of the Month Club kit. This one is, there you go, little paper pieced stockings. Pretty cute. Again, we're going to start with corner rounding the panels. So we've got a grass card base. We're going to corner around the bottom 2 corners, and then on the sugar panel also. Wanted to call to your attention, in this card kit you're going to find an assortment of all kinds of Fun and Muse Studio papers, patterns, solids. Got sage, cherry, grass, petite polka dot, some sage gingham, some cherry, chevron, cherry, and grass solid cardstock. These are to do all your stockings. So you can go ahead and stamp those ahead of time and then cut them out and paper piece them. Hang on, I'll show you what I mean. Alright, so on this card, we've got 2 red stockings for the heels and the toes, and 2 grass stockings, heels and toes. So I'm going to go ahead and on here stamp out 2 for each card. Okay, so you'll do 1, 2 for each card, and then the same with the cherry. You'll stamp out 2 cherry stockings for each card on the piece of cherry here. Now you'll also use this for the 3rd design. You'll use these same pattern and solid pieces to do the stocking on your 3rd design. Then we're going to do for cards, we've got a grass, a chevron, there we go. Okay, all of those for our stockings here. Now you can mix them up however you want to. And remember, you don't need the cuff and you don't need the toe on these patterns. So it doesn't matter if the toe of the stocking goes off the edge or if the cuff goes off the edge. And so I'm going to make a cherry, petite polka dot, and a gingham, a sage gingham stocking, and then see here, and the grass, petite polka dot, and the chevron out the stripes to go across, kind of candy cane style. Stamp the 4 stockings across on my cardstock here, and I did one end and then the other end, kind of lining them up, and then added my sentiment. It says, wishing you a holiday season filled with comfort and joy. And then I got 2 more little stockings to fit in there. And so I'll do the far right and then stamp the last one in the center. And that'll get them lined up pretty good. I'm going to cut pretty much on the line because that's what you do in your paper piece. Let me show you how to build one, and then after we build one together, I'll just finish the rest of them up before I come back on the video. Alright, for the solid ones you need the toe and the heel because that's really all that's going to show, but you're cutting the whole length of the stocking so that when you layer the pattern paper over it, it's not all lumpy. Alright, so we've got our green solid stocking, and let's do our little chevron here. And then for the chevron, we don't need the toe or the heel, so we can come in right away and cut those off. And then we've got our little stocking here. I'm going to run a little bit of the Tombow Mono Aqua. I like this because it gives you a little bit of time to kind of adjust the layers, make sure that everything's in the right spot. Covers up the green where it's supposed to, covers up the white where it's supposed to. Okay, so we just assemble our little stocking here. And then once we've got the chevron stocking with the green toes, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of mono on that stocking there on the card front. And then tuck that guy right on there. So it's cute, it's quick. I'm going to paper piece a couple more and then I'll be right back, okay? Okay, so we're back and I've built all those little socks. I'm taking the ribbon, the petite polka dot, this organza ribbon. You're gonna have pieces, one that's shorter with blunt cut ends that goes across the width of your card, and I just put a little adhesive on the back. You saw me do that, and stick the ends of the ribbon in that adhesive. And then the longer piece with the tapered end, with the angle cut end, that's for your bow. So we're going to add a little more adhesive to this. Might as well put it down on our card front now. Just love how you can do any pattern, any color, any kind of sock with paper piecing in this stamp set. Just too cute. Alright, so there's our little polka dot ribbon, and we're gonna just pull one end of that longer piece of ribbon through underneath, loop up, swoop over, tuck your finger to finger and pull. And if you do that every time, you'll get a perfect bowl. Little finesse. And there it is. Trim your ends. And there we go. And then lastly, we're going to embellish with some felt holly again right here. Alright. The wool fibers mean that the die cut shapes don't shed, which is awesome. If you use acrylic felts from like your craft store, the fibers shed. When you work with it, it actually leaves little pieces of felt everywhere. Okay, so glue on the little holly berries. There they are. Isn't that adorable? Alright. Wishing you a holiday season filled with comfort and joy. There it is. Isn't that fun? Alright, that's design 2 of 3, and I will be right back.